So as you guys can see, I generated over $1,500 in my first month of promoting Digital Wealth Academy. And no, I didn't really use any crazy sales techniques or funnels or email follow-ups. Obviously, that's what I've now built into it to make even more money. But at the beginning, it was just selling through DMs and just making simple content. If you guys were sold into DWA, then of course, you obviously know the MLM type of feature where you only have to sell the program in order to make money. But it's just a myth that everybody says. You can actually make money by selling your own products, creating your own digital products and offers. The main thing that people actually sell you into is the actual MRR part of it. MRR is essentially master resale rights, meaning that you can literally resell whatever you bought for 100% profit and you don't even have to edit it. So again, if you were bought into the program and you were actually interested in reselling the entire program, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I did it, how I pretty much made money my first month and made my initial investment back, and how you guys can do the exact same. And also, if you have not purchased Digital Wealth Academy, obviously you can watch a tutorial, see if everything that I'm doing and showing you guys is actually attainable. And then from there, obviously, I will present you my bonuses. What's up, everybody? My name is Alex Kramer. I'm a 20-year-old entrepreneur from Florida, and I'm pretty much going to be showing you guys exactly what I do online to make money even as a complete beginner. Now, I've been in the online space for around 6 years now, so I kind of know my way around making money online, which business to start, which one to stay away from, and obviously this one very much caught my eye. Selling something that somebody else already made with its essential proven factor to sell for 100% profit is obviously something that was pretty cool to me. And if you guys are interested as to exactly what is Digital Wealth Academy, it's essentially an online training program that pretty much shows you guys exactly how to make your own online business, selling digital products, affiliate products, and just essentially creating your brand. So again, before we start this video, if you guys want to know the exact strategies that I used to make pretty much over $1,000 within my first month of starting, including the page, the exact funnels, the templates, and everything that I've kind of done in general, just go ahead and watch to the end. Okay, so starting off, so many people are going to go ahead and say that you have tons of followers, that's why you're making money. So funny enough, if you guys actually scroll down to the bottom of my page, you'll obviously be able to see when I actually started posting on this page. And this wasn't like my first or second or fourth try. Like, this is literally my first try. And I just adapted as I, obviously started this stuff. So it's August 2nd. So if you scroll down, the complete beginning of this page was less than 2 months ago. So if you click right here, 6.5, so pretty much less than 2 months ago, but obviously I haven't really been touching this page much, so obviously I'm working on other things such as this YouTube channel. So if you guys want to know exactly how I started, it's through TikTok, and that's where most people will be marketing DWA. So of course, I'm going to be showing off the page and everything that I did. So pretty much my niche was digital products. The way that I obviously resold Digital Wealth Academy was by getting people interested in the program. Now, guys, this is a very, very big business, I guess, tactic or something that people will say to you. You need to sell people into the idea of whatever, you're selling before you actually start selling them the brands, the vehicles. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is you need to get people to want to buy a car before even showing them an Audi or a Mercedes or a BMW. They are not going to care what brand you have if they don't even know or realize that they need a car. So pretty much that's what my content does, kind of breaks down everything that you guys need to know about digital products, how much money you can make, how to get started with them, what products to sell, just the basic stuff. And obviously that builds curiosity, interest, hence why people follow me. Now, if you're anybody thinking like I got a bunch of views at the start, my videos get 70 views, 50 views, maybe 400, a couple hundred. I got lucky. Honestly, I would say so. But again, every now and then I'll have a video that hit 50 views, 40 views. I would even have videos that would get 0 views. So it was extremely discouraging. So if you guys are experiencing that, essentially you're going to see the same thing. You just need to keep on pushing. And at some point, honestly, like I was very, very convinced that TikTok does this on purpose, where they gave some of your videos literally 0 views, almost to the point where you're thinking like, did they do this on purpose to test me? And pretty much that's what would happen. Like I would post a normal video, 40 views, next one 400. So I just kept staying consistent with it. And obviously as time came, we got some more views. But again, I was not doing the traditional putting the link in the bio and letting people buy it. That literally makes no sense. So I'm going to be showing you guys an actual strategy to make your first $100, $500, or even $1,000 very quickly. Do not go ahead and follow the basic stuff that people are saying and put like a $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 digital product in your bio, because one, there's really no reason. You obviously have to give people a reason to buy it, and your simple 5-second TikToks are not going to do the job. And second of all, nobody has 1,000 followers. Nobody's going to buy the 1,000 followers. And if you guys are wondering, like what point in time this account made $1,000 in its first month of starting, I was actually at like 600 followers. But that being said, my first ever sale was at 150 followers. I remember that because it was like a $500 day. And it was crazy. Like I was on vacation at the time and it felt unreal. But yeah, pretty much over time, my videos started getting more and more views, more and more traction, obviously more and more comments. So again, if you guys want to go ahead and check out the page, even copy my videos, which I'm literally giving you guys for free, Alex Kramer Digital, it's pretty simple. Do not fall for the other pages because people are starting to replicate my literal TikTok account, which is hilarious. But if you guys want to go ahead and see the exact funnel now that we're using, it's pretty simple. So what we essentially do is we post content, and I would take a screenshot of this, or I would take notes. Just understand the funnel. Nobody's going to watch a 5-second TikTok with the right mind of saying, I'm going to spend $500 right now, go to the bio, buy it. That's it. Obviously, you have to think logically, be in the shoes of person that's actually going to go ahead and buy Digital Wealth Academy from you. So what we did is our content has videos, and then at the bottom, there's a call to action. You can put this either in the pinned comment, you can put this in the description, or even put this in the caption on the video. Whenever people comment that certain word, which pretty much shows them that they're interested in what I have to offer, aka how to sell digital products, or how to lose weight, or how to make money trading, whatever it may be, obviously that's going to be your digital product. But since we're doing Digital Wealth Academy, I would suggest just copying my videos. It's as simple as that, because I copied other people's videos. And if you copy my videos, chances are you'll have a higher success at doing this. So essentially, leads are going to come through the door. Leads are essentially people that are interested. They could be cold leads where they've never really seen your face before. They don't know what you do. They don't know if they even trust you. Pretty much brand new people, just like a friend that you met yesterday. Warm leads are going to be obviously people that trust you, know you, like you, all that sort of stuff. It's like a friend that you've had for a couple months. So obviously, whatever you have to offer, it's going to be very easy to sell them on. So after this, we get people to comment. I reply to the comment by saying, message me on TikTok or send me a DM, and I'll send over what I have to offer. Now for me, instead of just obviously selling them a $500 product, again, it makes no sense no matter what it does. So what I like to do is, most people that watch my videos, they either have no money, hence why they want to make money online, or two, they simply just they don't really know much about it. Even if they have money, they need to know exactly what business they're getting into. So I send them over to a free training. So I they DM me on Instagram or TikTok. I send them, hey, here's the free training. So I literally send them over to a free training page, and you do not have to do this. You can be sending them to your Instagram inbox. So you can personally message them. Essentially, just tell them more about your product. The reason why I have a free training is because it teaches hundreds of people every single day without me having to actually talk to them, which is kind of suggested if you are starting. Now, whenever people opt into this, they give me their email. So they're entered into an email sequence, and they're going to be sold a low ticket digital offer. If they buy it, they're going to be upsold to Digital Wealth Academy. If they do not buy it, I'm literally just going to put them back in the sequence until they buy the $27 low ticket digital product. And the reason being is because if they never spend only $27, chances are they're never going to spend $500 with you. So obviously you guys have to get that out of the way and understand that logic. Now, what you're essentially going to do, and this is just my system, this is my framework if you want to go ahead and do it. What I personally do, I actually just changed this yesterday, so I want to go ahead and update you guys if this works better. But for my free training, it used to be they watched the entire video, they understand what I do, and I said, if you want to go ahead, work closely with me, do all this, comment or message me the word serious on Instagram, and people would message me, and then from there, they'd be warm leads that watched the entire video, they gave me their email, they did all this stuff, and from there, I would go ahead and talk to them about Digital Wealth Academy, and then from there, I would collect this sale. So that's how I made my first 2 sales. The next way that I actually made my 3rd sale, so that's why I'm at $1,500 now, was I actually started sending people instead of to straight away. It still makes no sense sending people to a 10-20 minute free training. They're gonna get an idea. Sure, they'll be in the idea that okay, selling digital products sounds like a great idea, but nobody's just in the position right as soon as they're like, okay, I need a car. Okay, let's just go and buy one. Let's just go spend $5,000. Obviously, there has to be a momentum. They have to think about it. They have to, compare. They have to do all this stuff. So instead of me sending them straight over to the $500 offer, which, I tried to, it worked. But then obviously, I was like, how do we get this even easier? So in my email sequence, which in beginning of this video, I mentioned hey, if you want some bonuses with purchasing DWA through me. So here's one thing that you're going to get. I'm just plugging that out there. You're going to get access to my email sequence. So pretty much it's 10 different emails that send automatically once somebody opts in. So it's all completely automated. You don't have to worry about this stuff. You just have to set it up once with my copy and paste sequences, which sells them into a $27 low ticket offer, which is essentially like a miniature version of Digital Wealth Academy. And on top of that, another thing you're going to get with going through my Digital Wealth Academy link, and again, it's no extra charge, you're getting the $27 digital product landing page, you're getting the product, you're getting the entire sequence that sells this. So that's another bonus you're getting. But again, if they do buy the $27, obviously we're going to put them into a new sequence that actually sells them the $497 on autopilot, where I don't actually have to talk to people. So it's very systemized. It's very good. And again, if you're very overwhelmed, pretty much I'm just sending people automatic emails. And then if they want to buy it, they buy it. And if they buy the cheap one, they'll most likely buy the expensive one. So you just send them automatic emails. They're literally copy and paste. Another thing that you're going to be getting through getting Digital Wealth Academy through me, you're going to get the email sequence that actually sells the $497 ticket product without actually having to talk to people, which I found great. And then again, obviously, if they don't buy, they're going to be put back into the sequence. You're also going to be getting the free landing page. If you want to host your own training or you want to host something kind of similar, you're going to get this exact copy and paste landing page from me. You're going to be getting the exact DM script if you want to simply talk to people on Instagram and actually close them on your offers. And then obviously, that's how. So essentially, that's exactly how I was able to make $1,000 within my first month of starting. I can't even make this up. And obviously, the next sale that I had for $500 was by the $27 low ticket digital product. And then they obviously bought the $500 one because I didn't even have to talk to them. That's why it was working so well. So again, that's a digital breakdown on exactly how I actually made $1,000 my first month of doing Digital Wealth Academy. Obviously, I'm switching my method just a little bit to get people to buy a cheaper product from me. Not only do I get more money in the process, I obviously get more serious buyers, people that have money. Obviously, they'll get the cheaper product and see, hey, this is pretty good. What's more expensive top of the line? So if you kind of understood everything, then take exactly what I gave you for free. If you're already in Digital Wealth Academy, I don't need anything from you. But if you are thinking about getting into Digital Wealth Academy and you're also interested in reselling it, I have an offer for you. So pretty much everything that I mentioned in the video, the landing page, the emails, pretty much everything that you need to pretty much set up the system that I did, you're also going to get one thing that is literally worth $2,500. So before I actually started selling Digital Wealth Academy, I have a side consulting business where I help local businesses run their ads. It's completely separate from this, but the thing is I charge high ticket, literally $2,500 for a single client. So my information, my time, and pretty much my resourcefulness and expertise is actually worth something. So most of these online coaches, especially in the digital product space, when you're going to be making money, they're going to be charging you a high ticket price of $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for the program. If you buy Digital Wealth Academy through me, for the next 3 people that do go ahead and go through my link in the description down below, you're literally going to get coached by me one-to-one for an entire month, completely free of charge. You can ask me any question. We can hop as many Zoom calls as you want. Pretty much everything that you need in order to succeed. And the best part is, no matter what you're selling, whether it be a $10, $20, $50, $100 digital product, if you do not get that first initial sale within that first 30 days of working with me, I will personally keep coaching you for free until you make your first sale. So again, if you want to go ahead and get access and claim those bonuses, I only got 3 spots left in that program and for the bonuses, so that'll be in the description down below. But that being said, I hope you guys found some value in this video. Go ahead and make some money, and I'll see you guys later.